veterans, they were saying about the scenario of the future. So best variant for Russia in the special military operation, and not so good variant for Russia, so the bad scenario, which they also forecast. Very interesting. Well, let's put those images to ChatGPT, and it will translate everything of that into English. So let's discuss what Russia projects for itself. And there was the Russian peace or Russian war ideologist Dugin and some other Russian ideologists, and they also have political weight in Russia and some sort of the power, at least for propaganda, but of course they're also integrated into the Kremlin regime itself. So the good scenario, we have the forecast till 2036, and by the way, this number is not a random one. This is the end of the Putin's term. Yeah, he was just elected in 2024, his term finishes in 2030, but he aims for one more term. So end of the second term in a row, it's 2036, and they also have a long-term forecast till 2050, and I believe this is the real planning. So what we have here, a clear image of victory in ideological war based on the forecasting and strategic design. I don't see that it is happening, like there is no image of the victory anytime soon. Incorporation of Kiev, Odessa, Kharkiv, so basically occupation. Yeah, victory in the ideological struggle, final consolidation of the sovereign worldview, again similar to the first one. Establishment of bipolarity. Well, bipolarity is in Russians' heads, while preserving a position in which Russia plays the leading role. So they want to make Russia great again and restore the Russian Empire. Disintegration of the European Union. And now we know that's the goal, not just for Russia, but also of the current White House administration. That's why they were supporting those forces as Orban and other politicians. They were the part of EU, but they were at the same time in opposition to EU, so they were destroying the bloc of the democratic countries from inside. And EU, I would say, it's the last stronghold of democracy with huge resources, population, and perspectives for the future. And Ukraine, of course, wants to join this family. Well, there are other countries like Canada, United Kingdom, Australia, New Zealand, Japan, South Korea, yeah, many more nice countries. But as a bloc, as the power of unity, European Union is the competitor for Russia, for China, for the United States, and that's why I believe that the European Union should have its own military, its army. Crisis of American centrism, you see, even though they're in very good relations with Donald Trump himself, still the strategic goal for Russia is to make America weak. And Donald Trump is also fulfilling its goal. He is making America weak himself. Next, creation of fully controlled buffer state and territory of Ukraine. Fully controlled, again, like Belarus, for example, or incorporation of Ukraine into Russia. So basically, two of those variants they're making at the same time right now. They're annexing Ukrainian territory, and they want to make the part of the Ukrainian territory as the Russian vassal country, or creation of a new East Slavic state. So yeah, fully slave to Russia. And that is the real goal of the special military operation, to restore ambitions of Russia, to destroy West, and to annex many more countries, neighbors. Without Ukraine, Russia is not that strong, but I don't see any sort of the perspective for Russia to succeed in that, but they may blah, blah, blah.